Hello, I'm Landon Krigler. I work with a company called Krigler Realty Group. That may sound familiar because it's my company. My two sons and I run it. And I wanted to tell you about the worst thing that ever happened to me in my 40 years in the real estate business. Actually, more than that, probably closer to 50, but don't want to exaggerate too much. And this is it. The worst thing that ever happened to me in my total real estate career was this. I sold a home in my first week for cash, closed in a week. Oh, this was so easy. Oh, was I so wrong? It took me 6 months later to sell another home. My wife and my children were urging me to go back to my old job where I had a steady income, but I was a little stubborn, and fortunately, that worked out for me. And the way it worked out for me is another great thing happened to me for real. I found out some information about our state docs. They were buying up homes around their area. They wanted to expand, and they were giving them 3 times the value. So what I did, and I found out this information, and whether it was nobody else knew about it or didn't want to go into this neighborhood, I went and knocked on every door. And here's what I said. You don't know me, Landon Crickland. That's the way I start out all my conversations. If I don't know him, it kind of breaks the ice. Who is this guy? What's he do? You don't know me. I'm with Krigler Realty Group. Have you heard about the state docs buying up houses here? Now, you will be satisfied with the offer, or you don't have to take it from state docs, but they're giving approximately 3 times the value of your home. And you will eventually have to move. It's called eminent domain. I learned that much in my test. And here's my explanation to them. I will take you around and I will show you houses if you will let me. You don't have to do anything. If you see one you like, then we can get your money cash from them within 30 days. And I promise you, the people will take your offer. Now, this house is going to be twice as good as the home you're living in now. You're going to have no payment and you're going to have money in your pocket to boot. How does that sound? And it's all up to you which house you like and if you want to do this. How many of you think turned me down here? Not very many. So that was the next thing. I sold over 20 houses in that neighborhood. I was rookie of the year after starting out the lousiest salesperson you've ever seen. One lucky house in 6 months. So that got me going. But what I started doing during this time is learning. Each transaction was a learning experience for me, negotiating. And then I learned how to get prospects too. And so that's what you should do. Learn all you can. Learn all you can. But you have to be willing to talk to the people. You can't market. That only gets you in the door. And we're going to talk about the greatest tool that I've ever used at the end. So you have to talk to people. You have to learn how to sell. I read every book, sales book, Tom Hopkins, all these real estate, Zig Ziglar for motivation, all these books that helped me develop as a salesperson. That's why I can talk to you right now. So here's my new product, the new thing that I use. Now, I'm 74 years old and I work when I want to, and I don't want to all that much. My sons, they're better salespeople than me. They run our company now. It's kind of like Will Sonnet. The person asking, are you the fastest gun in the West? No, that would be my uh, son, Jim. He's the fastest. No, that would be his son, his brother, Billy. And then he'd say, no brag, just fact. So this is facts that I'm giving you. The best tool that I use now, and you have to use the training too. You have to know, use that you don't know me phrase when you approach for sale by owners or others. But it's texting, mass texting. Now, yeah, you heard about it. This is the simplest, the easiest, the fastest way to get to your other realtors. Look on your MLS and see who sells the homes. Is it the listing agent? 99% of the time, maybe a little lower than that, but over 90, I'm sure. Somebody else sells that home besides the listing agent. So that's who you're marketing to. And I use text, and I use text with a photo. And the tool that I use is called Text Catcher. It's inexpensive. It's the most inexpensive way. Now, a lot of people say, well, I'll email. It is 6 times better than email. You have over a 90% open rate, and it's within 3 minutes. How often do you check your email? Well, you might check it a lot, but this is so much better. It's so much faster, and it gives you the most valuable thing that you have. What is that? Time. If you can sell this home, and what I say, I can sell it within 7 days. That's a big promise. Now, some I don't, but the majority of those will let me have a few more days, even weeks, because I'm in constant contact with them. Well, we hadn't had any today, but let's look at tomorrow. And sure enough, within that week, some other realtor will show that house. And normally, if I've priced it right, we will get a contract. And we sell that home within 7 days. And if not, they see how I work, and I ask them politely, will you give me a little more time? I'm sorry that we didn't sell the home. Apologize to them if you haven't lived up to your promise. So it's textcatcher.com. You can try it for free, but it is the greatest tool you'll have in marketing your homes. So I hope you like this video. If you want to learn more about techniques, like and subscribe to this channel. That's what I've been told to say. As an older person, I see these young persons that have all these views. But if you like this, subscribe and like, and I would appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching this video.